Hello everyone, CreeperJones down here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're doing top 10 Minecraft command block teleports and their uses. So I have some interesting ones, starting from the most basic to the ones that will probably take a little more thought, and we'll get into those a little later. But for now, let's start with number one. Alright, so starting off with number one, we have what you should always do before you start anything, like any repeating command blocks or anything like that. You want to make sure that it's not lagging up the chat. So this is a good command to run first before attempting any of this stuff. And it'll save you a lot of lag and possibly your game crashing. So we want to do that. And as you can see right there, it says command block output has been updated to false. That means that it won't be appearing in chat. So this is the first one we're going to go for, the first teleport. It's a simple teleport using like the type of the creeper. The type is creeper, so it would teleport the creeper to those locations at the end of the never mind. See, one of them is from another one, another exhibit. Anyways, that's how you use the first teleport. If you're going for a type, if you're going for like a name, like a named creature, like, see, I named this one Chuck. See this command? You do TP all entities name equals Chuck and the coordinates you want it to go to. So as you can see, it teleported over there because of the name. Now this is the teleport 3, which teleports the player, as well as deciding which way the player is facing. Now as you can see right after the set coordinates of where I will be teleported, it has facing, and then because the command block is executing this command, you put just 3 lines like that to signify that's where you want to be facing. Now over here we have a cat and a cow. So this next teleport is going to be basically teleporting a type of animal to another type of animal, like so. This can be used for pretty much any other animals. You just gotta type in the animals you want in here. Now it might not work with a whole bunch of different types of animals of the same kind, so keep that in mind when you're doing this. And then we have teleport 5, which is where our creeper came from, over there. And he's gonna be teleported indefinitely. Because it's a repeat command block, it's gonna be teleported into the same spot repeatedly. This is why we did the command block output equals false, so that it would not lag up the chat. So as you can see, it says facing all entities type equals player. That's my character, and this is how it works. As you can see, he's constantly looking in my direction. Well, most of the time, but he'll always look in my direction. And if we flip that command block off, it'll go back to normal. Now this is one I created myself. It's pretty much how to play tic-tac-toe with mobs. This one teleports the chicken. This is an execute command. Basically it means that it's going to cause whatever mob is specified, or whatever player is specified, or whatever name animal is specified, to to run the command. So in this case we have a chicken running the commands, and it's going to be teleported to itself And this is basically the same thing, only with the bees. So as you can see, I have a chicken spawn egg and a bee spawn egg in my inventory. And you can literally, it might help if I turned it on. As you can see, it froze in place. Let's get rid of that. But yeah, you can literally play tic-tac-toe with mobs. And there you go. And you could pretty much do this all you want. Like, you could do a whole bunch of chickens and it would make this sort of glossy type wall. But anyways, moving on to our next command, we have another repeating command block which teleports the player to a snowball as it's flying. Now, this is basically like using an ender pearl. So the snowball is actually running the command and teleporting the player to the snowball just above it. That is what the 2 up there is about. It's going to be 2 blocks above the snowball. So as you can see, as I throw it, oh yeah, and the command block output, it doesn't, if it's something like this, it'll still run in chat. I don't know how to get rid of that because I already did the command / game rule. That's not how you spell it. Game rule, command block output, and false. And as you can see, it still does it. Anyways, moving on to our next one. This is a small project I made. Basically, it's a game where alright, so it's a maze. That's what all these are for. This is basically, let's start with the beginning one. This is how to start the game by summoning a slime to that location. It's not a teleport command, but it will put the slime in the place you want it to be. As you can see, that is the perfect size we need actually. So basically, I'm gonna have to take over in letting you know what's going on. So that first one, summon the slime. This one is an example of the same one we did with the bees and the chickens. And so that just keeps the mobs in place and teleported to themselves so they don't move around. And this is basically the arrow keys, like on a keyboard. It'll make the mob go in the direction you want it to. So I'm not quite sure what happened at this point, but the commands weren't running right, so I had to redo them. Okay, so I don't exactly know what the problem was, but it seems to have been solved. Anyways, these are the examples because they're working now. But yeah. Now, as you can see, you can try to make your way through the maze. Oop. Check that out. And if you're wondering why they died, it's because I put barrier blocks here. See? But yeah, that has been my top 10 Minecraft command block teleports. If you did enjoy, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. And we'll see you in the next video. Adios.